Section 3, the purpose of creation, the purpose of the creation of the universe. It is recorded in the Bible under Genesis 1:4 through 31 that after God completed each day of creation, he saw that it was good. This suggests that God wanted his creations to be object partners embodying goodness, that he might take delight in them. God's joy. God created human beings as the final step in creating the universe. He created them in his image, in the likeness of his internal nature and external form, and gave them sensibility to all feelings and emotions. After their creation, God blessed Adam and Eve to be fruitful, multiply, and have dominion over the creation. Genesis 1 through 28. Had Adam and Eve obeyed these three blessings and built the kingdom of heaven, there is no doubt that God would have felt the greatest joy as his sons and daughters rejoiced in the world of his ideal. Hence, the ultimate purpose of the universe, with human beings at its center, is to return joy to God. Dual purposes. All entities have dual purposes. Every entity has dual centers of movement, one of internal nature and another of external form. These centers pursue corresponding purposes. For the sake of the whole and for the sake of the individual, whose relationship is the same as that between internal nature and external form. In God's ideal, there cannot be any individual purpose which does not support the whole purpose, nor can there be any whole purpose that does not guarantee the interests of the individual. The infinite variety of beings in the universe form one vast organic body interwoven by these dual purposes. Good object partners for the joy of God. Joy is not produced by an individual alone. Joy arises when we have an object partner, whether intangible or substantial, in which our internal nature and our external form are reflected and developed. Our object partner stimulates us and helps us to feel our own internal nature and external form. God feels the fullness of joy when he is stimulated by his substantial object partners to feel his original internal nature and original external form through them. When the kingdom of heaven is realized through the fulfillment of the three great blessings and the establishment of the four-position foundation, it becomes the good object partner that gives joy to God. Three blessings. The key to God's first blessing is the perfection of individual character. An individual's mind and body are discrete projections and object partners of God's dual characteristics. In order for an individual to perfect his character, he must form an individual four-position foundation whereby his mind and his body become one individual through give and take action with God as their center. In fulfilling God's second blessing, individually perfected Adam and Eve should construct a God-centered family four-position foundation by joining in loving oneness as husband and wife and raising children. God's third blessing means the perfection of a human being's dominion over the natural world. For this, a God-centered four-position foundation of dominion must be established through human beings and natural world becoming completely one creation. Realization of the purpose of creation. Had God's purpose of creation been realized in this way, an ideal world without even a trace of sin would have been established on the earth. We call this world the kingdom of heaven on earth. In the kingdom of heaven, God's direction will be conveyed to all his children through the true parents of humankind, guiding everyone to live as one.